First strategy I'll be doing is one that deals with math. This book is called 10 Twinkly Stars. I'll start off reading the book, and the students will have cards with numbers on them, and the numbers will count down from 10 to 1. And when I start reading the book, I'll say the first number. So I'll say 10. High above the sleepy jungle, 10 stars are shining bright. And I'll let the students know that we're counting down. So I'll ask them what the next number would be. So they'll raise up their 9 card. And I'll continue reading. As lion yawns, it's time for bed and curls up for the night. 9. 9 stars glow above the rabbits. They bounce back to their beds. Time to nestle in their burrow and rest their sleepy heads. Then I'll ask them, okay, we just did 9. What number will come next? And they'll hold up their 8 card. And we'll continue reading. 8. 8 sparkly stars gleam overhead as the owls sing, hoo hoo. When evening falls, they're wide awake. They play the whole night through. What number comes next? And if the students are listening and paying attention, they'll know, after 10, when you're counting down, comes 9, then 8, then 7, then 6. So that's really great to see how well they're paying attention to what you're saying. The next strategy will be a reading strategy. For this, the students will have a chart in front of them, and this will be split depending on how many students are in the classroom. It will be evenly split. Some students will have A, B, C, and D, and the others will have the rest of the alphabet. So it just depends on how the class is split. They'll work together for this activity. And as you can see, there's some words on the chart and the students will, as I read the book and I come across a word, they'll have to place what letter the word goes under. Does Annie's go on to B? Does it go on to A? So these are what the students will be placing as we read the book, which is Dr. Seuss ABC. And it says, big A, little a, what begins with A? And hopefully, just talking about that, just reading that first page, the students would already get an idea of, oh, I need to start looking for words that begin with the letter A. Aunt Annie's alligator, A. So when I read that, the students will say, oh, Aunt will go under A. What are the words? Starts with A. Annie's will go under A. And alligator will go under A. Then we'll continue. Big B, little b, what begins with B? Again, the students should start looking for what letter begins with B. Barber, baby, bubbles, and a bumblebee. And I didn't write out all the words, but so they'll go for the B, barber, and put it under B. And the same thing with C. Big C, little c. What begins with C? Camel on the ceiling. C. So they'll put the camel and ceiling under C. And then they'll just go on like that. And like I said, it'll be split depending on how many students are in the classroom. So each student will get a chance to move their letters when it gets to their word. The next strategy is about opposites. And we'll be using the book, The Big Little Book. So opposites, little, and big are opposites of each other. So as we start reading the book, before I read, I'll do it a little differently. I'll ask the students about Like I'll say an umbrella. Do you think an umbrella is bigger than a toadstool? Or is it small? And I'll show them the pictures because some students might not know what a toadstool is. So I'll show them the pictures. Which one's bigger? Is the umbrella big or little? And they'll have their cards and they'll hold up the word big to say that the umbrella is big. Well, is the toadstool big or little? They'll hold up their little card. So, big is an umbrella. I put my big umbrella up to make a little roof. Then, no matter how it rains, I stay waterproof. Beside me in the rainy grass, a toadstool just so high makes a little roof like mine to keep a beetle dry. The next page, I'll ask them, okay, we're talking about a mountain and a hill. Is a mountain big or little? And they'll hopefully hold up their big card. And we'll start reading. Old Man Mountain stands lonesome and proud. His coat is of trees and his hat is a cloud. Hill. Is a hill big or little? Little. A hill is useful all year long to roll down in the spring, in summertime to picnic on or just shout and sing, to look for colors in the fall when leaves are yellow and red, and best of all, in wintertime to coast on with my sled. So we'll continue going along with that, and the students will just be thinking of opposites. Big as an airplane or little as a dragonfly. And they'll see the pictures to know what they're comparing it to and what's big and what's little.